All right, so we had to go ahead and start the timer so I won't miss it. Okay, let me make sure I got you in there. Okay, good.
Okay.
This is Kathy, and she's an adult with dyslexia. She also has a daughter here, Caroline, who has dyslexia. And how many people in your family have dyslexia?
Just me and Caroline.
Oh, okay, just you and Caroline. Okay, great. Okay, so this is book 4 of Sequential English Education. As I told you before, it's a higher level of C. I've been told that it's more junior high, high school level, so you may not know everything that I ask you, and that's okay. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to go over this rule right here, okay? So the kids learn rules as we go on. The consonant S followed by E at the end of the word may also produce the sound of Z. Okay, so if it says S-E, it may say Z instead of S, right? Okay. All right, so these words all follow this rule. They're irregular consonant sounds. So you're going to read 3 words at a time slowly, and we're going to stop at the end of the 3rd row. I'll stop you. So go ahead.
Raise, praise, raise.
Okay, we read from left to right, because if we read up and down, for dyslexics, it makes things worse.
Okay.
You have to get that brain going from left to right, okay? So I'm sorry, I should have told you that before. Okay, yes.
Praise,
Mm-hmm.
goals.
Okay, that's guys.
Okay.
Okay, so let's go ahead. This is what we do. We remediate when we miss a word, okay? So let me show you how it's done, okay? Hold that. Okay, so you put this board down like this, and you put your hand to hold it, your left hand. Are you left-handed or right-handed?
Right.
Okay, good. Okay, and watch what I do with this. Okay, so it's G-U-I-S-E, guys. We're going to do that 3 times together and very slowly. That's a multisensory thing for your hands to your brain. Okay, ready? G, say it. G-U-I-S-E, guys.
Okay.
You have to say the word. Guys. Okay, ready? Go ahead. G-U-I-S-E. Guys. Ready? One more time. G-U-I-S-E. Guys. Now, you're going to take this paper. You can kind of see it in your mind a little bit while you were doing it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, okay. You've probably done this before. Okay. So, we're going to write it 3 times from left to right on this paper, and as you're writing it in your mind or out loud, you can say G-U-I-S.
Say it 3 times.
Mm-hmm.
G-U-I-S-E.
Guys.
Guys. G-U-I-S-E. Guys. G-U-I-S-E. Guys.
Very good. Okay, so now we're going to go back to our list. Put that over there. And this is exactly the same protocol that I used with the kids with the list of words in book 1, 2, and 3. Okay, so we go to the next word. We're here. Okay. Let's see. It may be beneficial for you to have a card. So we're here. Okay?
Right. Pros, choose, noise,
Good.
praise,
Mhm.
raise, row.
Okay, go back. That is rise. Okay, so now we have to remediate.
My glasses are
All right, so let's go back and remediate. Every time you miss one, we have to remediate.
My glasses just throw me off.
It's okay. All right, so here we go.
Bifocals.
All righty, ready? So R-I-S-E, rise. Make sure you underline it and say rise.
Okay. R-I-S-E.
Rise. R-I-S-E, rise. Okay, now you write it 3 times on the paper. And as you're writing it, you say it.
R-I-S-E, rise.
Very good.
R-I-S-E, rise.
Right.
R-I-S-E, rise.
Okay. All right, so do those glasses not work for you, or?
bifocals.
Okay.
So,
All right. Okay, so we're here, and that's why it's so important to make sure that we phonetically look at the word and remember the rules, because we actually read it wrong.
Yeah.
Okay, ready?
Rose, lose,
Good.
hose,
Okay. That is O-I, and O-I says oi.
poise.
Poise. One more time.
Poise.
Let's go back. All right. It's okay. All right. So,
Okay, so
P-O-I-S-E. Poise. Underline.
Underline.
Poise. Yeah. P-O-I-S-E. Poise. One more time.
P-O-I-S-E.
Poise. Okay, now we're going to write it 3 times and say it. And what happens is after you've done it multisensory and you've done it multisensory here, you remember it. You're going to remember it the next time.
P-O-I-S-E. Poise.
Good.
P-O-I-S-E. Poise. P-O-I-S-E. Poise.
Hey, you don't have dysgraphia like Caroline.
I do.
You do?
Worked
That's
on it.
very nice handwriting.
Worked on it.
Okay. All right. So now we're going to go back to where we were, and we are here, and so we're going to read that last row carefully.
Rise.
Raise.
Raise.
Okay, let's go back. A, A-I. A-I, so that makes the A long.
Okay.
Okay, ready?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. R-A-I-S-E.
I-S-E.
Raise.
Raise.
Make sure you do the line.
R-A-I-S-E.
Underline.
Raise.
R-A-I-S-E. Raise. Okay, here you go.
R-A-I-S-E. Raise. R-A-I-S-E. Raise. R-A-I-S-E. Raise.
So now you know what your daughter goes through every day. It's a lot. Okay. All right. So the next word is here, and if it helps with your glasses, that's fine. If it doesn't, then
It just turns the I's into L's. It's
Okay. That's 9.
Wise. Rose. Woes. Hose.
Whose.
Whose.
W-H. Whose. Right. Okay. So let's do that. Ready? W-H-O-S-E. Whose. W-H-O-S-E. Whose. Underline it. W-H-O-S-E. Whose. Very good. Now write it on your paper.
W-H-O-S-E. Whose. W-H-O-S-E. Whose. W-H-O-S-E. Whose.
Great. Okay, and we have one more word on this list.
Louse.
Very good. Okay, so now we're going to go up and define these words. Okay? All right, and so I'm going to ask you what the word braise means. Can you tell me what that means, braise?
You're bold or brazen. Braises. I think it's when you're bold.
Okay. Braise is like our roux. It's when you take a piece of meat and you
Oh, braise. I
And
know.
you,
Okay.
Okay, so to brown in fat and then cook over a low fire in a covered pan. So say that with me, to brown in fat
Brown and fat.
and cook over a low fire
Cook over low fire.
in a covered pan. That's braise.
Okay.
Like you're browning the roast. That's our roux, with our
Okay.
flour and our oil.
Okay.
Okay, so that's what we do. The kids all knew that.
I didn't do that. I didn't know what braise. I thought that just
Yeah.
being brazen.
Right, okay. So now I need you to give me a sentence with the word braise.
I braised the Hebrew meat or braised the roast.
Okay, but that doesn't tell me what braise is. You did something to the roast,
braised
but I don't know what
roasted
braise.
oil. I braised the roast in oil in the skillet.
Oh, okay. Perfect. Okay, so I braised the roast in oil in the skillet, meaning you
Cooked it
browned it.
browned it.
You browned it. Okay. All right, so can you put all of that into a sentence? Okay.
I braised the roast in the skillet to make it brown.
Very good. That's perfect.
And
See?
crispy.
Now I know exactly what braise means.
Okay.
Okay, if I didn't know. Okay?
Okay.
All right. So the next word is guise. What does guise mean?
Guys,
Mm-hmm.
I have no idea.
Okay. It's a style of dressing, like clothes dressing or a costume. So repeat this after me. I'm going to say it and then you're going to say it. A style of dressing or a costume.
A style of dressing or costume.
A false appearance.
False appearance.
And so an example would be spoke under the guise of friendship.
Spoke under the guise of friendship.
The way I explained this to the kids was Halloween.
So more like a disguise.
Mm-hmm. A costume, a false appearance. What happens at Halloween? You are pretending.
In disguise. Oh, no disguise, not guise.
Right. You're pretending your false appearance, right?
Okay.
You're not a dinosaur, right?
Right.
Okay. So give me a sentence letting me know what guise means. Use it in a sentence.
I wore a witch costume in guise for Halloween.
Okay. And that's perfect. Okay, I think that's good. All right. So, let's go to prose. Define the word prose.
Pluses or positive, like pros and cons. The pros of something.
Okay, that's P-R-O-S. This is prose. Prose, yeah. Okay, so that's okay. It's speech or writing that is not poetry.
Speech and writing is not poetry.
It's not poetry. It's ordinary language. Prose. They wrote in prose. That's what that means. Ordinary language. Okay. It's speech or writing that isn't poetry.
Okay.
Okay. So use that in a sentence.
I wrote a sentence in prose to do a proper sentence or to do something else to say in prose. I wrote in prose in the present tense to make it proper, to make it correct.
Okay. It's right, but it's ordinary language. So it's not poetry. So I wouldn't know what that meant from that sentence, right? Okay. So it's a noun.
Okay, that makes no sense.
Well, actually, go ahead. It may not be a noun. It may be an adjective. Speech or writing that is not property. It's ordinary language. Ordinary language is a prose, so that would be a noun because we can substitute ordinary language for prose. Okay. So does that help you? Okay.
Let's see. So I'm not thinking a sentence.
How about a letter? Handwritten letter.
I wrote the letter in prose, not in rhythms, for a poem.
For a what?
For a poem. Not
Oh,
in rhythm.
not in rhythm for a poem. Right. Okay. That's perfect. Okay, because then I would know it's not a poem.
Yeah.
And it's some type of writing that you would write in
Proper.
a letter.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So the next one is choose. Define the word choose. That's much better. Choose.
To pick something.
You're making up your.
You're picking, like if you have a
You're making up your what?
mind on something, like picking a color or
Making a decision. Right.
Your favorite color.
Right. Okay. So use the word choose in a sentence.
I choose to pick the pink dress to wear to prom. over the orange dress.
Over the orange dress. That's perfect because it told me that you had a choice,
Right.
pink or orange. So
Yes.
that's perfect. Okay, because you added that last part
Yeah.
and that made it perfect. Okay, so the next one is noise. Define the word noise.
Noise is a loud sound.
Yeah, that's exactly right. A loud or a harsh sound or a confused
Yeah.
sound, that's noise. Okay, so use that in a sentence. So that I would know what it means.
I went into the house to discover what the loud noise was.
Okay, but it
Let's see,
It
loud
could have been an animal. Discover what
Okay.
the animal is. Okay, so tell me what noise is. Yeah.
Noise is a strain. Okay, I went in the house to. I heard a strange noise. I went to the house to discover what it was.
Right. Okay, so I heard meaning it's a sound.
Yes.
Right? Okay. All right, that would tell me that. Okay. All right, so the next one is praise. So tell me what the word praise means.
When you when your child does something good, like an A or something, you say how great they're doing in their classroom or
So it's words of
giving them encouragement.
right, approval. Right, words of approval. You're saying good things.
Yes.
Right. Okay. So give me a sentence with the word praise.
I praised Caroline for making A in her math on her math test.
Okay. That could mean you gave her money. Hold
Okay.
on.
I gave Caroline encouraging words when I praised her for making A in her
Right.
math
That the
test.
key thing right there was words. That's perfect. Okay. All right. So the next word is rise. What does rise mean?
How is it spelled?
Rise. You can look at it right here.
Okay.
Ooh, wait. That was your one. Wait. Let me
Yeah.
turn it off real quick. All right. Let me